Maddie took me to Costco during the worst time of the year. All the camping stuff is out. We're gonna buy one of these, right?
You're so expensive.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's got lights on it.
Yeah. The lights alone are worth 150 bucks, right? Yeah, not even that heavy. Or am I that strong? And if you guys are bad, I'll just spray you down with freezing cold water. If you guys act up while we're camping out, I'll just spray you down with that. Just kidding, I'm kidding. It's a joke.
No, I will.
Oh. Oh yeah. We're gonna head home and hook up that shower system. It said that it shoots out with 50 PSI, which is quite a lot. That's a little bit more than like your shower at home. See if it'll be enough just to spray off equipment, you know, maybe some paddle boards, maybe some kayak type stuff. I'm hoping to get the fish cleaning station on the tailgate. You're in this video now with your fruit gushers. If we can get a fish cleaning station set up on the tailgate, spray that down after gutting some fish, that would be the dream right there. Shower after doing all that, long day of fishing. Ooh. Before we open this up and review it, hopefully we'll have some fish guts on our tailgate here. This is a cutting board like material. It's a cover made by Mountain Hatch and it's really nice. I'm just setting these lines up just with some swivels and weights. The line hangs up about 18 to 20-ish inches off from the bottom where the weight's gonna pull it down to. And right up there we'll have a marshmallow, maybe some hot dog. Hopefully they'll be biting today, we'll see. These are just little rainbow trout, nothing crazy. I forgot the weight, dang it. That was a good knot too. We put the weight on first. You got it. Nice and slow, bud. Nice and easy. Switching to hot dogs.
Or a Spider-Man pole. Oh, I see it.
He's a whopper. Oh, he's a big one. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? Let me take the hook out, Dean.
Can I touch him, guys?
Come on, Dean.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Right.
Oh boy!
Oh boy.
Yo. So, hi, first of all, this was my fit. This was the first one I got.
Here, Dean, come hold him.
On my fishing pole, this fishing pole.
Okay, hold him out, Dean. Dean caught a fish on his Spider-Man fishing pole. This will be a good one. Should we keep him and eat him, Dean?
No.
Let's keep him. I'm eating him. Not bad.
Yep.
Dean's first fish of the year, huh, bud?
Yeah, the first one I could get. I never have got a fish before. Freaking heck, this is crazy. I'll give you a coin if...
Mwah. Ready to cook. We just cleaned out our one fish that we got. We're gonna go ahead and take these. Hopefully some critter will come and eat them. Now, there's still some mess left over, right? Here's our fish. We're gonna eat that. We need to spray down this tailgate, our fish cleaning station. I wanna clean up the knife a little bit. And to do that, we're gonna use this RinseKit Pro 2.0 4-gallon capacity portable shower. $150. Maybe by the time you watch this, they'll go on sale, hopefully. You never know. It's a good thing I have my fillet knife on hand because that's what we're gonna use to open the box. Now, I mostly bought this because as we're overlanding, you know, traveling around, exploring, hunting or fishing, we wanna have some way to spray things down, whether it be guts from a fish, like right now, or ourselves, which can be just as disgusting after a long hike. I saw this at Costco and it just felt right, you know? It felt like one of those impulse purchases that you're not gonna later regret, like the Tacoma. If you haven't seen the Tacoma videos, go check those out. This Tacoma was stolen, recovered in Mexico. Long story. Oh. You can chuck that box at your kids, they'll play with it for hours. Better than any Lego set, any movie. Wow, I just can't believe how lightweight this is. Basically what we're looking at here is a 4-gallon water tank with a pump, a battery to run the pump, and some lights. Comes with some instructions. Call us, no thanks. Check out our frequently asked questions. Probably won't do that. Email us. I don't really email. There's a warranty. We will always make sure that you are 100% satisfied. RinseKit Pro 2.0 portable shower how-to booklet. It looks like you unscrew the cap, which I figured as much. The power button turns on the pump and the light button turns on the lights. You can charge it with your, what is that, lightning or?
USB-C.
USB-C cable. Awesome. There's some other stuff, some warnings we're not going to read, some app stuff, who knows. It's got this awesome like shower nozzle, right? Like you'd use it with your garden hose. And sure enough, it's got different settings. Shower, jet, flat, center, mist, and we're back to shower and jet and flat and center and mist. It looks like it just turns all the way. It will never unscrew or nothing. That's kind of cool. I'll have to admit, I've never used my garden hose to shower with, but we will be using this to shower with. It comes with a nice charging cord, USB-C. Comes with the USB-C charging cord. Good stuff. Here we've got a 6-foot line. It's got some of that braided steel to it. So I guess hopefully it doesn't kink, or you know, if you get it knotted up, it's not going to tangle too bad. It stays relatively rigid. Ooh, a quick connect. I like those. Nothing better than a good quick connect. You know what I'm saying? Oh, did you hear it click? Oh yeah, so far so good. You can lock in right here. You can lock that, and then you've got it on a shower, and you can kind of just hold it and, you know, kind of do whatever you want with it. Now as kids, we used to put a rubber band around the garbage disposal, or we had one at one house that would lock in just like this, and our mom would go and turn on the sink and it would spray right at her. Those were good times. Now back here you can see you can adjust this kind of like a paint gun or something. It looks like you can adjust the pressure, how much you want to spray out. If you back this out, well, you're only going to be able to squeeze that so much, and if you crank it in there as far as it'll go, then you're going to be getting a lot more volume out of there. That's releasing a pin inside that's letting water spray out at you. It works. You never really want to run a pump dry, but I just did that just to see if it was charged up. I probably shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. You can see right here is where we take the cap off. Inside, there's a little tank. There's a teeny little filter that is going down to the pump, which must be down here. And then it's coming all the way up and over through the side. Can you guys see that little baby filter? That's where all the water's going. And then it's coming up through the side to our 6-foot hose. Let's go fill it up. We'll probably be here for a while. Now there's enough space here to where I bet you could roll this cord up and kind of tuck it underneath the handle right here and maybe fit, oh, some soap or something like that. A bar of soap would be nice. When I was hunting growing up with my grandpa, he always brought a bar of soap and some pantyhose, and you just tie it around kind of whatever, a table, your tailgate, even your hitch, and we just wash our hands, go over to the pantyhose soap, and use the soap, scrub it all around in our hands. The pantyhose would never break. It just held that soap in there and got it all, you know, set it up for us, and then you'd rinse your hands back off and you were clean. We'll go ahead and put the cap back on. Make sure it's nice and flat. I always go counterclockwise first, lefty-loosey from 12 o'clock, and then I go on righty-tighty. With the plastic cap, it's real easy to cross-thread it where the threads don't line up, but you force it on anyway, and it just doesn't work. Are you following me? Okay, come back over here. Truth. Guys, I am insanely impressed with this right off the bat. It took a second for it to prime up, to run through the pump. Now, as you can see right here, there's a fill level, which is just, you know, it's clear on the side, and you can see how far you filled it up to. The lights turn on. Those are actually pretty nice. I could see setting this down on a picnic table if you were just camping out and lighting up the entire table. Cleaning stuff up, maybe doing dishes. Nice. As we push the pump off, nothing happens. Push it on, nothing happens. That's because the pump is already primed up. The pressure from the pump has already filled up this entire hose. It's waiting for us to squeeze the trigger to kick the pump back on to allow more water to come in. It's kind of like a carburetor where the needle stops the gas with the flow, except this is all electronic. As soon as it builds enough pressure, it cuts off. And then when it loses pressure again, it kicks back on. If you want to take a step back, Here's the shower. That's probably better shower pressure than in our house. Here's the mist. That feels refreshing to say the least. Here's the center. Oh, now this is going maybe 20 feet right now. I'm washing off the van again, clear over there. Impressive. Here's flat. Okay. Okay. That's why they call it flat, because, well, it's flat. Now here's jet. I better brace myself for this one. Whoa! Holy cow! Let me tell you, this has got to be shooting maybe 30 feet. Oh my gosh. We're going all the way to like the front of the blue car. Holy cow, that's 20, maybe 30 feet. Impressive. The jet seems like the most powerful one of all. I'm gonna use its power to clean off our knife. Oh, good as new. Oh, I hadn't thought of it before. I should probably put the knife down. I haven't thought about this before. Let's move the fish out of the way too. But you can actually carry this unit with you, so it's pretty mobile. We've got about 2 gallons in it. That doesn't weigh too much, but you can carry it along with you. So that you kind of get it out of its own way. And look at that, those fish guts are just going right off of there. Wow. I am very impressed. Now there's a green light right here, and I don't know what that means. I assume that means that it's on even though the pump has stopped because it's built up pressure. If we press that button, well, the green light goes away, so it's off. On, off, on, off, on, off. Very nice.
Might turn red when it's low.
You could even clean it off. I mean, I just see so many ways to use this, it's ridiculous. Is it just me, or does that motorcycle look brand new? It's not just me, it's the RinseKit 2.0. Yeah! That's so refreshing. Whether you need this for a shower, a fish cleaning station, or just to spray your wife.
Jordan.
The RinseKit Pro 2.0 is well worth the $150. You could build this yourself, sure. You could put a 5-gallon tank together and have an external pump and have that hooked up to your battery and buy a hose and buy a nozzle. But trust me, I've been there. As DIY and as fun and interesting as a project like that sounds, once you spend all your time and effort into putting together some sort of jury rig situation, it's just not worth it. 150 bucks. This isn't just a bargain. This blew it out of the water. Another great feature are these tie down points right here so that you can really secure this in your rig. I'm gonna be carrying this in my truck every single day to spray off my kids, you know, when they get all messy, playing in the mud, go for it. Jumping in puddles, go for it. Picking up sketchy dead animals, I can already see this thing paying for itself in peace of mind, cleanliness, convenience. The value's here, so if you're on the fence about buying one of these, go ahead and buy it. You guys saw us at Costco. I'm not sponsored by RinseKit. We're not sponsored by anybody, honestly. So 150 bucks is the coin we dropped on this, and I'm more than happy with it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching this video review of the RinseKit Pro 2.0. It rhymes, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye. Love you. Bye. Chat, am I on mute? No, I'm just speechless. The RinseKit Pro 2.0 is just so worth it. I just feel like I'm at a waterfall right now. Oh, just at the base of a waterfall. I see a rainbow. This makes rainbows. Oh, I'm gonna be doing that so much this summer.